Welcome to the new eSport future. Choose match. Choose winner. Sign up on omg.bet.
CT side dropping down the ramp very early on. Demise looking to take the fight to this T side. A lovely one tap from Paz, and Beyaz grabs a second out of nowhere. They're starting to run out of options here. AGO 5-on-3. Flash is coming over the top as well for the CT side as Imor is desperate to get himself a frag. Not quite able to connect on that occasion. But this is a perfect start to things from Demise. 5-on-3, the aggression looking perfectly planned, but Imor now starting to struggle a little bit. The CT side trying to swarm in support. Furlan, though, with a lovely headshot, traded almost instantly. Finally, Imor is able to connect, and into the 4-on-2 we go with Furlan and Sydney both tagged up significantly. The Molotov, at the very least, going to enable Sydney to grab his first of the round. This is not looking good. Engine grabs one, and the last man alive on low HP is going to be an easy cleanup as well. His team, of course, starting to head in towards that A-bomb site. Imor, with this peek, could get a lot of information. Spots out a lot of players, but takes a lot of damage through the wall in response. Brought down to just 2 HP by the spamming pistols. But he's got the information for his team. That's the important thing. He's got that bomb spotted out on the back of Furlan. And AGO, they have to commit to this one now. They have no options but to push on in and try and find some damage. Beyaz going to capitalize on his teammates' tags to find the early frag. And now it's a clean-up job. Demise managing to do it in time. Looking for the bonus round with the SMGs. Paz on the lonely M4. Gets a beautiful peek through the sandbags. That little corner angle being abused senseless so far on Vertigo. And it really has become a bit of a meta play as the SMGs look to be proactive. What a play from Beyaz and Imor. Imor a little bit unfortunate there, only to be given the assists, but it will be. Oh, Imor through the smoke as well to find Groovy. He's do some damage to the Demise boys, but such good use of the utility. Furlan able to get one, but he's at the very least, but he's being flanked. He's being covered from all sides here. The headshot finally going to try and get some damage done, but it's such a strong bite. I love that jump from Groovy to give himself a little bit of an unusual angle, and he's going to benefit as well. Mini able to trade him out at the very least, and that M4 should be recoverable as Paz on the off angle with the M4. Going to get one on the spray down, brought down to 14 HP, and headshot duel here. 1-on-1, Beyaz is going to win it. And now 4-on-2. MHL and Furlan really just need to find some damage here. These half-buys have to get you more frags than this. Mini hiding efficiently behind the generators, but Furlan's got him. And now it starts to get a little bit awkward as MHL hits a beautiful one his way through, still being very, very cautious. I don't think Furlan has given the information, and a lovely headshot from Beyaz. Connect with the headshot here. Needs to time this well, needs to clear all his angles. He's looking the wrong way, and MHL has behind those sandbags again. The Molotov missing its mark as MHL looks to go for the wallbang, but Paz has got the better of him. Ducking down now to try and buy himself as much time as possible. Teammates getting aggressive, but the frags being traded efficiently for the time being. As AGO managed to get themselves the 3-on-3. Mini spotting one out. Doesn't need to be aggressive here. Can just rely on his teammates as Imor finds a lovely next pick onto Furlan. He's trying to anchor it down from the boost spot, and he might get the pick here. Lovely shot. Traded instantly by Groovy. Half HP, 1 versus 2. We've seen AGO pull these kind of clutches out before, but the peak. Oh, look at the position from Engine here. He's hiding behind those sandbags. He has not peeked whatsoever. He's just waiting for the timing, and there we go. He gets one. He looks for more. He gets the second. Engine looking to turn this spot into a slaughterhouse, got the third. Now Paz chimes in, and this time MHL opting to grab himself that AWP, but again Demise very aggressive. Paz and Beyaz a frag apiece, and Paz once more. He's looking for the triple as well. The trade's just not enough for AGO. As Furlan, the last man alive, should be able to spot out Engine here. That headshot angle is not good for him at all in towards mid. But Furlan isn't clearing it for the time being, so that's going to be a freebie. And indeed, Engine just going to clean up towards that A-bomb site, trying to stop the fast play coming out from XCOM. AGO as the AWP of Imor gets inside to keep them at bay a little while longer. Demise, but Paz on this backstab has such a huge opportunity. MHL out in the open, that's an easy frag. Low HP Furlan is found as well, and Beyaz just starts to clean up as well as Lemon left 1-on-4, 1-on-3 as he finds the headshot, takes down Imor at the very least, but we need to see more from AGO. We need to see more from Lemon. He's left 1-on-3. He's got to clear with the flank as well, with Paz coming in for the backstab. This is such an awkward position for him to find himself in, suspended between 3 players, and he is going to be found indeed as Paz takes him out. Perhaps bait the CTs into a false sense of security as through the wall, Sydney trying to find any kind of damage he can, and somehow Paz is on 5 HP before he really knows what's hit him. Engine on the back flank is going to be spotted out all too easily by Furlan to make it 5-on-4 as XCOM. They're fairly committed to this A bomb site here. Kruby trying to get the plant edge of the smoke. He should be able to get this angle down. The spam through from all sides, not quite going to connect. So Demise, for the first time in a long time, have a retake to contend with. And with Mini and Paz brought low, this could be very, very awkward. Edge of the box. Furlan is going to find Paz as well. 3 on, of course, the second round for AGO. They get something going at the very least, but hands. Beyaz again looking to be proactive. The CT Molotov going so deep is beautifully effective. Lemon up on the headshot angle, but Imor has read it, and Paz, as he gets Molotov out, is using his teammates' flashbangs, allowing Beyaz to get aggressive and grab himself the double kill. At least a couple of peeks from the Demise boys. Lovely timing from Mini, actually going to mean the team Molotov blocks his own teammate off of the situation. Mini traded 1-for-1, but it's Gruby left in the 1 versus 4, and the backstab is so good again. Beyaz over that aggression towards mid, and Imor looking for peek as well. What a flick from Imor to take down the jump peeking Sydney. That is the start you want to Demise. A lovely opening pick again. XCOM AGO find themselves in the 5-on-4, and again Engine going to go for the boost up. This time it's going to work out. No Molotov for AGO to clear that one out, as Lemon at the very least is able to find one in response, and his teammates are being traded across the map. Paz with a nade this time to take down Furlan, and Gruby and Lemon looks to put a spanner in the works, trying to play round the edge of his own smoke, giving himself the angle, but Engine has got the config, has got the read, and Lemon can only find one in response before he's heading very aggressively towards this A-bomb site. The Molotov actually going to force Engine off the angle, but somehow he still wins the fight. He still tries to escape and manages it as well. He has backup. Furlan brought down low. Isn't quite going to be found by Beyaz, who has to fall off the angle. The tags are good for the T side of AGO at the very least, but you can see the nades just starting to rain in from the CT side as Engine on 9 HP gets his second frag of the round into the 5-on-3 now as well. As the Molotovs go deep from the CT side, they know AGO are heading towards this A-bomb site as it stands, and Mini's trying to push on through. He's trying to cut off the rotations back towards B. Bomb goes down. Beyaz and Imor a frag apiece. An MHL. He's got an AK-47. He's got no utility. And he's found himself 1 versus 5 here, trying to cover any angles at all. Towards that bomb site, changing the pace up a little bit. Mini caught slightly off guard, looking to use some utility to buy himself some time at the very least. But AGO, they are swarming onto this site. All 5 players just looking to rush straight on through. Flashbangs galore go over the top, and finally some opening picks go AGO's way. They grab themselves 3 as Mini's only able to find the first, and Beyaz is being brought down low before he wins that Angel, but somehow Engine on the backstab able to find a good frag before he's caught with an 8 out and traded. It's all onto Beyaz, 15 HP. The Molotov's going to do some work for him, but it's going to be a very, very difficult task. And indeed, Lemon is up to, but I mean, do you really see it happening here as Demise again get very aggressive? They're only going to find the 1-for-1 trade this time as Engine out in the open is able to find the initial frag before he's taken down. So at the very least, they have found themselves the 1-for-1 trade. Those tend to favor T-sides, especially on maps like these, but Mini with the airstrike to take down Lemon. That nade just raining in from above. And all of a sudden, again, AGO, they find themselves at this man disadvantage, trying to make a round work. They really have no business winning. Gruby, though, with a beautiful shot to take down one as Imor. It does get felled on that AWP. Of course, it's last round of the half here, so there's no harm in going for any kind of a retake, for going any kind of crazy push. And Beyaz has done just that, just on top of the forklift. Has the angle, has the shot. MHL goes down. And somehow Demise are just making everything work. Paz even chiming in with a frag onto Gruby towards middle, and it's Sydney once again trying to clutch something out for AGO. 1v3 this time, as he has utility, he has the Krieg to work with as well, but he's got to find some frags. He is on 1 kill to 13 deaths so far in this matchup, and I'd be very surprised if Demise give him any more here. He will get one at the very least, looking to bait Paz in, but he's traded out into things here. But Demise, they're already out on the site. What can Gruby get done? Lovely flashbang. He finds one before he's traded, but Mini grabbing another out in the middle of nowhere. It's all on Gruby. Somehow, Gruby gets the triple before he's taken down. He buys his team half a chance at the very least, but Lemon, again, is in a 1 versus 2. Somehow, Demise, they're coming out on top of absolutely everything here. Lemon with it all to do. He picks up the defuse kit. He has armor to back this one up, but Demise in such a strong position here. Flashbang on Imor. The decoy could even come into play on Engine at this point. The information given away. Imor just playing the angles, playing AGO. They do try and grab themselves whatever they can. Couple of MP9s, 3 pistols to work with, and they're going to get aggressive this time. Furlan out in the open, very proactive, but the Mac 10's actually not getting too much done. A 3-for-2 trade. It's down to an AK and a Mac 10 to try and recover this situation for Demise, and they have no idea the backstab is coming in, and indeed it's Mini. Isolated towards this B bomb site. The support is largely towards A, and he's out in the open. Mini's going to get a season 32, and he's got the opening pick. He spots the second player as well, I believe. He's not quite sure he's seen him, though. This is a huge opportunity. The MP9 comes through the door. The utility starts to come through for all the CT side. The MP9 trying to push on in, and he will find the opening pick. Traded out at the very least by Bayaz. A nice shot on the Deagle to make it at least a little bit more difficult for the CT side before the AKs and indeed the Augs really look to lock these pistols out of the round. Mini and Imor somehow grab themselves some mid-control. Not quite able to trade it, but Mini on the second time of ours. They are going to head again towards this A-bomb site. Lovely one-tap from Mini as well to make it a 2-on-2. Somehow these Deagles are making it so complicated for AGO, and Org even recovered into Mini's hands, and they just have to clear MHL out of this situation, and he is in a lot of trouble. 1-on-2. Lovely use of the flashbang as Demise trying to pick up whatever nades they can to make this situation winnable. Groovy has managed to rotate in the meanwhile, making Mini's job absolutely essential. Groovy out in the open, found on the 1-for-1 trade. It is MHL versus Mini 2K in the 1-on-1. Mini spotted out edge of the smoke. The 5-7 comes out for MHL, and he finds the... Again, looking for that CT aggression early on, but Bayaz and Imor finding frags. MHL brought down to 8 HP. The CT's trying to replicate the success of Demise, but it is not working out at all. MHL out in the open is going to be the 3rd casualty of the round for AGO as 5-on-2. It's Groovy and Sydney, an M4 and an MP9 to try and make this one happen. At the very least, Groovy has got himself the AK-47, trying to be proactive, trying to find a refrag, but he's taken down by Paz as well, and into the 1-on-5 we go. Sydney, what have you got for us today, mate? You are absolutely out on a limb, trying to make your way around, but the backstab is actually covered. Engine not quite aware of the... They have to go for the force spy, and it's all on Furlan alone on this B-bomb site with a Deagle in hand to do so much work. He's wedged himself into the corner. He will find one. He looks for the second. He grabs it as well, looking for more. He's finally taken down, but there's good damage, and the fast flank could be so good. Groovy gets one more, a second for Sydney, and it's... trying to sell my channel to you guys and get back to doing what I do and casting some CSGO. See, pot flashes. That's a really unique pot flash is the word I'm going to go for, but Sydney on the backstab will be able to grab himself at the very least one. Back onto the 4-on-4. And can these T-sided players for Demise make it in? They're throwing a lot of utility towards the B-bomb site. Plenty of smokes and flashes going over the top. They're not committing to things yet, as Groovy looks to lock it down, and he's got the angle as well. Not quite connecting with the headshots, though. The Molotov's going to keep him very busy indeed as the push looks to come through. Groovy, with it all to do, will find the initial headshot. The reload coming in, but Bayaz has got him through the edge of the smoke. Into the 2-on-3. The smoke is good for Sydney, and Lemon grabs another. Somehow XCOM AGO rescues. Early utility actually working out beautifully for AGO. They're getting the advantage in this situation, but Furlan a little bit too keen. Lobs another nade down, but pays his life for it, and I don't think he'll think that trade is worth it whatsoever. Pop flash to come out for the Demise boys, and they've got the picks out in the open. Next man on the angle is MHL, and he will find one for free. Not yet traded. Into that 4-on-3 we go. And the push starts to come through. Engine a little bit isolated towards mid. That is the play that Demise are waiting on. They're waiting on this player, and indeed, Imor's going to find it. That bomb can actually just make its way back towards A now if it so decides, and Groovy have a suspicion the utility is low on AGO, and indeed it is. MHL out in the open, and Imor just about able to rain that spray, and it is all onto Groovy. 1-on-2. He's got the smoke for the bomb. He's going to drop it early, try and bait some kind of peek out from the T side, but 2-on-1. They've got so many angles to cover. Groovy, half HP. He doesn't know where to look next. He's trying to clear everything all by himself. He's got to get on that bomb at some point. He's taken a tag as well. He finally looks to stick it to Demise. Surely you have this spray lined up. Indeed, comes in from the CTs. They take a bomb site control with 3 players. Lovely Molotov, but the frag's going to go not up on the boost, but he's going to be tagged down. Engine's there to support the AWPer as well. He should be able to capitalize, and he one track-minded. 15 seconds left on the clock. The Molotovs to keep the CT side out of things, and the backstab is good. Engine gets himself the triple kill, and it is all onto MHL. He would need an absolute miracle here, as it looks like the bomb will indeed go down. Demise 4-on-1. 4 opportunities to find this round. The first, a gifted frag the way of MHL, but he's still got to find 3 more. Demise in such a good position here. MHL spamming through the smoke, trying to find anything he can, but nobody's going to give up their positions now for Demise. They still have utility to burn. 2 more flashes, and Paz has got them both in hand. Imor misses the initial shot, but they're baiting him in here, and MHL, he taps the bomb once, a full 10-second defuse. There's no defuse kit available, and Demise, they're just stacking up to have a go. It will be Paz, and it will be the first victory of ESEAM.